USA, Lorraine Herrera, born September 2nd, 1979. Bia Chicha Sai, doing video 3 for today, May the 11th, 2025. And Andrew did my two sunshine's and kids. You know I do this recording is for y'all, my baby loves. You know my girly Adam, Spider Adam, Biz Adam, and Item Babies, etc. And basically, you gotta see video 1 and 2 to catch up to this video 3. So basically, I left off at my beautiful self and Smokey Sam, who are together, they were created, right? They may have not known that liking to experience death and not dying was something they had to develop. They had to develop that liking because they will be in charge of what comes out of this future bond of an ouch marriage. The future marriage of this ouch that will be happening across the board for all the beings who decides to say yes to the dress and who is also saying in the membrane. Just because you say yes to the dress, that does not mean you're a success. You need to have common sense. Right? So since they will be in charge of what happens in this future bond, there's a possibility that they had to develop that liking of experiencing death but not dying. Right? So let's not forget that they're not the only ones created. Right? You got China, you got Africa, Mexico, all of these beings that are created. But we are fetuses. The ones under them are born. You would say, how were they born? The beings, the creator, a creator who created all those class of powerful beings, they are all in one. They all look the same. Very, very, very powerful. All the sizes look the same. There is no bound marriage when it comes to them because they cannot get bound marriage. Not because they don't want to. They create and they all look the same. So they live a lifestyle of Fulano over there is me and I am Fulano. They have to develop a way of thinking that it does not matter what size they are, they all think and feel the same way. They have the same belief. Because what happens with those beings that are very, very powerful, who created life in general, the creators, there is just one more being above them in this box, and that's just the box. Beyond huge, it looks little, way beyond huge. One more being above them that can kill them. They create, and the one above them kills. Right? Let me just this. One creates. Very powerful. All sizes. They all look the same and they do not bound marriage. Yes, there's boys and girls. Right, one creates. The one above kills. The one above cannot create. Only that one can create. For them to lose one of their babies, one of their creation, they lose all of their creation. So for example, and this is still my guess, if my beautiful self and Smokey Sam and China, however many beings that they physically created, winds up not developing that liking of dying but not dying, or not being sane or whatever, abused, they lose one. They lose all of their babies. To lose one, they lose it all. They don't need them physically. Physically, they don't. It's an emotional thing so that they won't be by themselves, because they all look the same. They are all one, even though they're individuals. They all look the same, all very powerful, and it's more of something to have different, right? It's kind of like, I love myself, I love my kings, but I also love what I have here. I love that, right? I didn't birth it, but I love it. I put it together with my heart, right? I love everything I have here. It's just like loving to see something other than yourself. Very strong, very powerful. That is where the creators are from, right? The creators, they are all in one also, because they look the same. They look the same. That is legal. And not only do they all look the same, but there is no bond marriage with them. With them, there is no bond marriage. They can't. If they get bond marriage, they can't see all the babies and all the creations that's under them if they get bond marriage with an ouch. So an ouch is not even something that's offered to them, right? Fulano over there is like dealing with them, because they all have to have the same mind frame. They cannot be fighting over who picks and choose to be a success or not. They all have to have the same way of thinking, because if they lose one of their babies, they lose all their babies. And then once who loses it? And this is still my guess. Right, so the creators are this one. This one is the killer. If they lose all their babies, they lose their babies to the above. Where the above just analyzes whatever it is that they lost, right? So let's say they got 10 babies that they created, along with all that comes with it. The 10 babies go over here and they are left with not even one. The one below could probably get so depressed to the point where they could sign for their death, because they're very powerful. They don't die, but if they get depressed and don't want to start all over, they might be able to sign saying, I died, I want to die. If they wind up saying they want to die and they have to kill them because they cannot force them to live, if they wind up saying they want to die and they have to kill them, the above here killer are still left with nothing, just looking at whatever it is that they took. And whatever it is that they took from here, they can't create. They only just are left analyzing what it is that was taken. So they have to help them not to feel depressed or not want to commit suicide, because they all look the same, and they all have to think the same. Very powerful beings, and they cannot get depressed. They need to be happy with what they see and stuff like that, because imagine a lifespan of just looking in the mirror, and everywhere you look, you just see your same face, no matter what size. Right? Males look the same, girls look the same, and so they might get depressed. So to not keep them depressed, they help them. They help them because they could sign for their death, and if they sign for the death, then they're done. Let me end this with that.